Capricorn, welcome back to the channel. Welcome to the Renaissance Tarot, to your funny and your most favorite Armenian guy, where I serve and I slay. So today, dear Capricorn, this is going to be your no contact reading for the last couple of weeks of October. And in this reading, I'm going to take a look at the main energy and the challenge between you and your person. Why is there no contact? What happened? How are they feeling currently towards you? And what are some of the potential outcomes and actions that you may anticipate? Now, dear Capricorn, I would like to express my gratitude to each and every one of you. As you already know, I'm son of a Capricorn and a Taurus. Welcome here to the Renaissance Tarot. You're greatly appreciated, and I thank you so much. Now, this is a general reading. However, it is only going to resonate with whoever it is meant to resonate, because these no contact readings are what I'm bringing back. I haven't done this in a while specifically for each sign, and this is an exclusive reading. So let's get into your reading and see what's going on between you and your person. Okay, so the challenge and the energy between you and your person is the Tower, dear Capricorn. And what you don't see coming at the bottom of the deck is the Two of Wands. So your challenge here, Capricorn, and the energy between you and your person that you're in no contact is obviously the Tower, and a lot of people are scared of the Tower. The Tower here talks about a situation where there is this chaos, right? Maybe something came to an end. It looks like something came to an end between you and them. The Tower here talks about a demolition and a deconstruction of the situation. Something came to an unexpected ending, okay? An unexpected ending happened between you and this person. And I do get the sense of here that there has not been any kind of a foundation being built back again yet. And we're gonna find out to see why this is the energy. On a good note, this is about transformation. This is about changes that are in the horizon. So we're gonna clarify this and see how this is going to unfold for you and your person. In the recent past, Capricorn, you have the Queen of Wands, the Four of Wands, and the Page of Wands. So a lot of fire here. Some of you are dealing with the Scorpio, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. So definitely a lot of passion, a lot of happiness, celebration. There was this strong sense of joy, okay, being together. Here, we're going to get back to this and clarify shortly. In the present moment, you have the Page of Swords, the High Priestess, and the Three of Cups. So in the present moment, Capricorn, I feel like a lot of you are having these intuitive thoughts. Your intuition, you are a very intuitive sign, first of all. You are definitely feeling something's about to happen, some sort of communication. There is a lot of ideas in your head. The Three of Cups is the card of a reconciliation and a reunion. It's like almost you feel like something's about to happen. We're going to get back to this and clarify shortly. In the near future, you have the Hierophant, the Seven of Cups, and the Two of Cups. So in the near future, some of you are also dealing with an earth sign, could be a Taurus, water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. There is definitely a strong energy here of having to make a decision. Someone is doing a lot of thinking, back and forth constantly, right? A lot of contemplation going on. And this could potentially lead to you and your person coming in together and ending out where, you see here with the Two of Cups, holding the hands, right? But we don't sugarcoat here. We're going to keep it very real, as you all know. And at the bottom of the deck, what you don't see coming is the Two of Wands. And this is, again, talking about that you could either go this way or that way with your person. And in order to find out, we're going to clarify and see how this is going to unfold for you and your person. So let's get into your reading and clarify. Also, dear Capricorn, I would like to kindly announce that you are more than welcome to enter into the membership side, because as a way of giving back, I'm going to be choosing 4 people, 2 males, 2 females, to give them a personal reading while I'm live on the channel on the membership side at the end of October for the all signs predictions. So let's clarify the energy between you and this person with the Tower. The Tower, Capricorn, is clarified by the High Priestess, the Seven of Wands, and the Three of Swords, and the Ten of Cups at the bottom of the deck. So you have the High Priestess here twice, and there is definitely a very strong spiritual bond and connection between you and this person. It's no wonder why the cards do not lie when I always mention that, right? The Tower here talks about some sort of an ending or something coming to an end. Maybe you're still in the process of grieving. You're still in the process of really trying to heal from that pain. And for people, in order for people to, heal the pain, they need to be able to process that pain. And you being a Capricorn, you're someone that you are very practical, okay? You're very pragmatic. You really take the necessary steps, okay, in a very thoughtful way to deal with something. You don't rush into making decisions. So I feel like that right now you're kind of really disentangling yourself. You're recovering from an ending. You're healing. You're doing a lot of internal work. And the energy between you and your person is definitely, in this no contact situation, there is a strong association here of, even though things ended and there is a heartbreak with the Three of Swords, there is still, with the High Priestess, a very strong, undeniable bond and a connection between you and this person. High Priestess here talks about spirituality. And with the Tower, clarifying the Tower, it's like almost you're understanding why it ended, right? You're also understanding the spiritual aspect of this connection and why it ended. Because the High Priestess is someone that's highly intuitive, very psychic, and connected to the divine. So you being an earth sign, you definitely have this ability to connect, okay, with the divine, to really be very stable, right? You are not an air sign that's constantly here and there and everywhere. You're just focusing on the situation right now that's happening. And it's been very difficult. This Three of Swords here talks about the pain that you are still processing. And, you and this person are definitely fighting, these feelings towards one another. And it's like, it's hard to deny for what's being felt. Now, in the recent past, let's talk about the Queen of Wands real quick. And when I say Queen of Wands, I mean there is also a King of Wands. So take it as it resonates. It's not going to always, it doesn't have to be a gender specific. The Queen of Wands is clarified by the Six of Wands, the Ace of Pentacles, and the Knight of Swords. A lot of you Capricorns are really realizing that maybe this was a connection where you might have rushed into it, or it kind of developed very quickly, right? With the Knight of Swords, that's a very hasty energy. There was definitely an offer, a brand new beginning between you and this person where it all started. But you're also recognizing the fact that it was just moving way too fast. I think it was feeling great at a time. The emotions, the feelings, the chemistry was great, but it was moving at a very fast pace. The Four of Wands here in the past talks about there was a lot of structure, a lot of happiness between you and this person. There might have been some sort of hidden things that you may need to know. So the Four of Wands is clarified by the Page of Wands, the Three of Pentacles, and the Sun. I do see here strong desire here for cooperation. As you know, the Sun here is also the card of a Leo. You could have dealt with another Earth sign. Page of Wands, again, fire energy. There was a lot of passion and a vision to build something together. With the Three of Pentacles, it's both of you being onto the same page. I feel like it's like I'm seeing here two powerful souls that loved each other a lot and brought their resources together to build something together with the Three of Pentacles. Three of Pentacles is this cooperative energy, right? So you did feel that this could go somewhere. And there is another Page of Wands here. So a lot of you did feel a very strong chemistry and energy towards one another, a lot of fire. You could be an earth sign, but have some fire in your birth chart also. Moon or rising or Venus. The Page of Wands is clarified by the Hanged Man, the Chariot here, and the Page of Pentacles. I feel like that in the recent past, there was a strong sense of movement, okay? But I do get the sense of here you moving specifically towards a different direction and they moving to a different direction. Someone here was being a little bit hesitant with the Hanged Man to either come with you along with the journey that you were embarking onto. There is definitely an energy here of just hesitancy with the Hangman, someone kind of like possibly holding back. And the Chariot here is like you wanted to move a specific direction. You wanted to move maybe either, towards commitment or marriage, but at a very different pace. I don't want to say slow or fast, but at a very different pace. Page of Pentacles is an earth sign energy, Capricorn energy. So for you, what matters, Capricorn, is this practicality aspect of the relationship. Now, in the present moment, you have the Page of Swords, the High Priestess, and the Three of Cups. So in the present moment, there is definitely a spiritual connection that you are feeling between you and this person. And Page of Swords is all about thoughts and the mind and communication. There could be even some sort of a telepathic communication between you and them. Page of Swords is clarified by the Two of Wands, Five of Swords, and the Hermit. I do feel like here that there is this thinking that's going on in this no contact situation. It has to do a lot with someone is constantly ruminating and thinking about the conflict that happened between you and them. And you want some answers. You want some enlightenment. With the Hermit here shedding light onto the Five of Swords, might have been even some crazy people involved in this situation, some external factors, influences, third parties. And right now there is a lot of realizations happening also during this separation, because the Two of Wands here talks about a separation that is happening between you and them. And the Two of Wands, is... it's about the vision that you have with this person. Both of you, deep down, you and this person really, it's like almost you don't even have to say it, Capricorn. Like you both know what you truly want out of this relationship, out of this connection. It's just that there is this unresolved conflict, right? With the Five of Swords. This is the competition, the conflict that has happened. By the way, it was 11:11 I just saw on the timer. So let's clarify the High Priestess. There is a lot of questions definitely on your mind that you have, Capricorn. So the High Priestess here in the present moment is clarified by the Three of Cups, the King of Wands, and the Tower. Very interesting. Cards cannot lie. I only gotta just show them, and literally, like, you're very smart. You'll understand what I'm saying. So Capricorn, you have the Three of Cups here in the present moment twice, which is the card of reconciliation, reunion, homecoming, right? That's the definition, and that's what's showing up here in the present moment. And the King of Wands here behind the Tower. This is the original tarot deck of the Tower, and this is the energy between you and them as a challenge. So I feel like that right now, telepathically, on a spiritual level, on a mind connection level, someone here is also ruminating and thinking about having a reconciliation between you and them. Why? Because when you look at this combination, Capricorn, you see that the King of Wands is looking towards where? Towards the Three of Cups, right? And behind this King of Wands is the Tower. So there is an awareness in this person's mind. There is a certain level of awareness about the chaos that has been created between you and this person with the Tower. And there is a strong desire here for a reconciliation and a reunion between you and them. Now, let's talk about how this reunion could happen with the Three of Cups in the present moment. Okay, or where can this possibly lead to? Is there anything else that you need to know specifically when it comes to this reunion connection? The Three of Cups is clarified by the Fool, the Ten of Swords, and the Five of Wands. The reality of this situation, Capricorn, if you know tarot, the Fool is the first card in Major Arcana, and this talks about this desire for a brand new beginning. But there is still, there is a conflict that needs to be completely dealt with. A lot of questions need to be answered and clarified in order for you and them to have this brand new beginning. The Ten of Wands is a lot of you, maybe you or this person are feeling betrayed. And maybe there is a situation here that it's not that you are feeling so much betrayed by this person. Some of you could be feeling betrayed by other people that were involved in this situation. Because what are you seeing in the Five of Wands? 5 people, right? There's multiple individuals involved in this imagery. 5 people dressed up in 5 different outfits, and that means different influences, different opinions, cultural differences, so many aspects of this connection that is represented as an influence for this ending. It influenced, that's why there is the Ten of Swords in the middle, but there is the Fool coming out of this. So both of you want to come out of this situation in a way, Capricorn, with the desire to have a brand new beginning with the Fool. Okay, so let's talk about the near future here with the Hierophant. Let's see what is it that you need to know about the Hierophant in the near future, because it looks like that there is this desire here, and then there is a decision here. There is a choice that needs to be made with the Seven of Cups. So let's clarify the Hierophant and then where this could possibly lead to. I mean, I do see here it's leading to the Two of Cups, but that's something I need to clarify. So the Hierophant is clarified by the Death card, the Judgment, and the World. Wow, strong, strong, strong metamorphosis, transformative energy. Like literally 2 of the major cards in Major, all of them are Major Arcana, but the World and the Death is an ending and a transformation because something's got to change. And the Judgment here talks about Both of you having this realization and this epiphany and this understanding about the things that need to change, about this deep level of transformation that needs to take place. A cycle is gonna come to an end. A cycle is gonna close finally. And you know, the world card here has the 4 fixed signs around it, which are Taurus, Leo, Aquarius, and Scorpio. And usually for these 4 fixed signs, it's very challenging to accept or to surrender about the changes that they need to make. But I do see here something here really taking place. Major metamorphosis. And the 7 of Cups, Capricorn, is about decisions and also being very careful from deception. Both of you being very careful from like an outside influence that could be very deceptive. I don't know why I'm getting this sense of here. Someone is trying to poison this connection. They could be telling things to your person about you or vice versa. So the 7 of Cups is clarified by the King of Swords, the 8 of Swords, and the Knight of Cups. Someone is telling you or your person, I don't know, to walk away from this connection or not to really give into it. I don't know who that is for some of you. Doesn't have to be. But there is also, you know, on the other hand, for the most part, is you in the near future seeing the truth in order for you to walk into this situation with love. You could be walking away from something. This person could be walking away from something or someone and walking into this connection here. And I do see here a face-to-face conversation with the King of Swords, because the King of Swords is someone that wants to speak the truth, set the truth. And when you know the truth sets you free, right? With the 8 of Swords. And the 8 of Swords is you and this person being able to see what's in front of you and what is the best course of action and how to move forward. And ultimately with the 2 of Cups, this can lead to this union here, a reunion here where you can see. Let's talk about the 2 of Cups here for you in the near future. So the 2 of Cups is clarified by the 9 of Wands, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Ace of Swords, and the 9 of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. I feel like that you are someone's wish. You are someone's wish to be fulfilled. There is definitely destiny here involved. You know, you and this person being part of each other's destiny. There is a strong sense of destiny and predestined. Something's predestined to happen. The Wounded Soldier here, Capricorn, is an indication of someone realizing that, you know, there is a lot of healing that needs to happen, and both of you also being onto the same page and healing things with each other and moving forward. Moving forward with the truth, because the Ace of Swords and the Wheel of Fortune, these two, they indicate the connection between you and them, and connection that is going to be moving with the truth. Without the truth, it's not going to be able to. And that's why the Tower here, a lot of you are going to really ask a question, get an answer from each other, not from a tarot reader, but from each other or from other people. Why certain things happen the way that they happen. Because I feel like that there is certain conversations and certain things that only and only you and this person are going to be able to get the answers about. So let's see what is the advice, and I'm also going to be pulling final love messages from your person to you and from you to them. Let's see what is the advice. What is the advice for you and this person? So you have the King of Pentacles, which is you, the Emperor, Aries energy, and the Justice. Okay, so a lot of you seem to be really, you know, you are a powerful person. You are a person of a strong personality, Capricorn, and you might be dealing with someone that also has a strong personality. There is definitely this sense of fairness. The main advice here for you is to really make sure that both of you are equally giving and sharing with each other, and there is this sense of equality and peace being created towards one another, because there is a strong sense of here, let's make peace first. Because the Tower, the 5 of Swords, the 3 of Swords, I mean, it's been one hell of a ride, and all that you and this person are going to need to specifically cooperate and cultivate is going to be creating that sense of peace towards one another. So I'm going to pull one love message as a bonus and complimentary from your person to you and from you to your person. So the message from your person to you is transformation. Your relationship with one another is about to deepen. Love conquers and transforms all things, right? It's exactly what I was saying, like literally maybe a couple minutes ago when I said with the Death card, Judgment, and the World, those three here, right here, are all about this powerful transformative energy. So this is about a transformation, and that's another confirmation, Capricorn, that it's about to deepen. And the message from you to your person is Don't make decisions based on guilt or what you think you should do, for it is only in being true to yourself that you can be true to others. So you're definitely encouraging authenticity towards you and your person, and believing the best of you too, that you can come out of this Tower moment in a very noble and victorious way. So dear Capricorn, this is what I had for you. Thank you so much from the bottom of my heart for being here. I hope you have an amazing week ahead, and I'll see you on the next one. Take care. Bye.